this
is a magical moment.
So Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year.
With the new year always comes resolutions.
Yes.
But I totally don't believe in giving up things. I believe in taking on things.
Challenging yourself each year.
This is true.
I agree.
Everyone should have a challenge for the new year, something that makes them better. Because I always feel like giving up is,
Being
losing
a quitter.
out. Being a quitter, I'm no quitter. But taking on things. So with this new year, we want to start taking on a new project every single show for a magical moment. And we'll touch on the subjects, but you can also reach us at
a magical moment at AOL.com. That is spelled. Oh, you want me to spell
No, that's
it?
fine.
Okay. I can spell it for everyone. It's AMAGICKALMOMENT. I didn't think about that for a second. Jeez. At AOL.com. A lot of people get mixed up with Magickal. They spell it the traditional way for them, but the traditional way for witches is with a CK in it.
Yes. So you can follow up on anything that you have questions on. Like, we'd like to do some spells and start the new year with teaching people that you don't necessarily have to go and get all these odd ingredients to do a spell.
This is true. You don't have to search for that specific red candle that they tell you about.
Yes.
You can use tools around your house.
Yes, it's the intent, the energy. And the energy is ever flowing.
It is. It's always around us.
That's right.
That's what you make of it.
That's what you make of it. So with each new year, I like to always start off with adding something within my world. And what I have chosen this year to add is to try to do one good deed every single day. So, what are you adding?
I am, for this new year, I am adding, I don't know, I haven't really thought about my resolution. It's a good thing. I mean, I try to do good deeds anyway every day, so that's not really me taking on anything. I'll have to get back to you on that.
See, a reason to come back next time. We will find out Lilac's resolution.
Yes.
But with taking on a good deed every single day, it's not something that I'm going to go out and say, now I've got to find that good deed to do today. I'm hoping that they will just appear and it'll happen without even thinking of it.
Oh, so you're not going to seek them out. You're going to let them come to you.
I'm going to let them come to
As
to
the
me.
opportunity arises, you're going to take the opportunity. That's
Exactly.
a good idea.
Like this morning. My good deed today was this morning. I was pulling out of my driveway to go to work. Actually, let me say that again. I was backing out of my driveway to go to work. And I noticed that these two little doggies from across the street were in the middle of the street, which normally they're in the yard, locked up. But with the weather so windy and everything, somehow they got out of a closed gate. I guess.
Probably hop the fence.
No, these little things are so tiny. Couldn't hop the fence. But they were in the middle of the street and they were playing. And they wagging their tails, very happy little puppies. So, of course, I decided to get out of my car. And the little critters decided to start barking at me. So I'm looking like a fool in the middle of the street in the freezing cold, trying to lure these dogs back to their yard. And they're growling at me. So I run up to the door, and mind you, this is very early in the morning, so I'm banging at the poor woman's door. And she opens the door, and I explain to her that her dogs are in the middle of the street now. They have wandered farther down the street, and they won't follow me. So she comes out and she gets her dogs in, and she thanks me. And we figured out that it was her side gate that blew open. She got the dogs in, and I went to work feeling very, very happy that I saved these two little doggies. That was my good deed for today.
Well, that's good.
So,
But why do you have to limit yourself to one good deed? Why can't you do many?
that's the good thing, is I don't have to limit myself. I will do as many as I can, but my mission is to make sure I do one a day.
At least one.
Yes.
But do as many as rise. Gotcha.
Yes. So, we're talking about different spells, and This one, we're just going to explain different things, and then from each show after this, we're going to actually start showing you how to do spells with regular ingredients that you can get. Like, if I was to say to you, I want you to go out and get lemon verde.
I'm like, what is that? I'm like, I'll come back with lemon juice.
Lemon juice would work. There's many different things that people don't realize, that if you look up spells on the internet or in books, they give you a list of ingredients. They can give you rose hips. They can give you galang-galang. They can give you all kinds of things.
Galang-galang?
Galang-galang. There's all kinds of herbs that you probably never heard of. But if you look those herbs up, they have other names. And you probably heard of those other names. So you can...
That's what doctors do. They
improvise.
give you big words for something that's over
right.
the counter.
You have hepomononucleosinocytal blah, 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 itis.
Yeah.
Short term, cold.
Yeah.
So when you're out there looking for that specific ingredient, like my favorite thing to do with spells is everybody has a power color.
Yes, they do. Is there a color that any of you guys out there are attracted to? Your favorite color? Well, that's usually your power color, if you didn't know that already.
That's a good point. People don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's your power color?
Seafoam green.
Seafoam green.
And purple. I have two, because I like to mix them together. Violet green,
Mm-hmm. I understand. My power color is black. I tend to use black in almost every one of my spells. And most people would assume that if you're using a black candle, it's negative energy, but it's just energy. It makes me feel good. Technically, I don't need that candle because I can actually throw the energy out in the universe. But it's props.
Yeah. I mean, for the newcomers and doing spells, it helps to give you a focal point.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're using a candle of whatever color for whatever spell you're doing, you can concentrate on that candle, and while you're concentrating, the flame is letting the energy out into the universe. Once you start mastering spells, you can do spells without even knowing you're doing a spell. If you're really intent on something, you have a strong feeling, it happens. I've done it so many times. It's actually kind of mind-blowing. It's like, wow, I did that.
Not to say that, there's a lot of people out there who make a living at doing spells, and they acquire all the information, and they take your money, and they go out and they get all of the items that they need for that spell, and they might be really good where they don't need those items, but those items are there to assist you, so you know you're getting what you're paying for, and they do the spell. But why does people actually have to see props? I mean, yes, it's good to have props, like tarot cards, okay? Tarot cards is a prop. To read somebody, you don't need the tarot cards. You can just read them. You read the energy. So, when you're reading energy with the props actually give off energy.
Yeah.
So, it's a double-edged sword there. On one hand, I'm telling you, you don't need them. On the other hand, I'm telling you they can assist. It's a focal point. It helps you focus on what you're doing.
Yeah, they can be like a tool to help
Yes.
with you, or to amplify the energy.
Exactly. Like, you can't cook without a frying pan and a spatula,
Or
Unless you're boiling water, then you use a big old pot. But you still need something.
unless, it's 1,000 degrees outside and you put that cracked egg on the blacktop.
I ain't eating it.
Didn't say you're eating it, I'm just saying.
Anyway, you look at it, you still need a tool to cook. Whether it's the heat from the sun, you still need the tool. So you can look at all of those items as tools to assist you in getting from point A to point B.
Agreed, yeah, me too.
So with doing tools and spells and props and all of those other items that we will eventually present to you guys, I think it's very important for everybody to realize the same thing over and over again. It's just energy. Happy energy. Happy energy produces happy energy.
It does. And if you're producing happy energy off of yourselves, it makes people around you happy. They don't know why, but it just does.
It makes them happy. Like you walk around smiling all day. People are like...
Sometimes it just irks me. Actually.
What the hell does she have to be so happy for?
Like, why is she always smiling every time she says something, where it's good or bad? It's always a big smile on her face. Like, sometimes it depends on how you look at it.
Yes.
But that can also mean it's just a fake smile. You ever notice that?
Yes.
You walk around being like with a smile on your face, and it's the way you present that smile. If you're just smiling just because you have to smile, but it's not a real sincere smile.
But some people don't have to smile with their mouth, they can smile with their eyes. If you look at somebody and they have this really happy look on their face, but yet they have a poker face, they still look happy.
Lady Gaga, what does she do?
So how's your year been so far?
This past year has been very good, very successful. I have been planning my future. Finally have come into my own, and I'm just going to continue moving forward this year with that.
That's good.
No, that's not my New Year's resolution if y'all are wondering that, but it's been pretty good. I can't complain too much.
That's good.
How about you?
Very positive, very focused.
Yeah.
Very peaceful. I like peaceful. Although sometimes I like stressful.
I like chaotic.
Yeah, it makes me thrive.
Yeah, I like the adrenaline rush.
It's like when you have so much to do in one given day that you run around getting it done, and then you look at the time and you're like, oh, quitting time to go home. You're really, really happy about that.
Yes. It does make time. I like that. I like busy work when it makes
like
you go
busy work.
by. Time goes by so fast that you're like, oh, I get to go home and relax.
But then there's that other time where I like to kick back, sit on the beach, watch the waves.
Just not in the blizzards.
Well, I wouldn't be sitting on the beach in the blizzard.
I would. I want to see the snow hit in the water.
I've seen snow hit water. I've been on the beach in a hurricane. It's not pretty.
Okay, I want to be on the beach in a hurricane.
Yes.
I'd rather get snowed than struck by lightning.
Yeah. It wasn't pretty.
What was it?
Trying to outrun rain, you just cannot outrun rain. I just don't understand why. But you cannot outrun rain. But we're going to take a break, and we're going to listen to some great music.
Yes. This music is very energetic and fun, and it always makes me want to dance every time I listen to it. So
take this opportunity to stand up and dance.
yes. And we'll be back with you guys shortly.
Born to the land, first hands out on the first wall spill. Hold my cards in my chair, shook a job, stay ahead of the bill. Thought I had more time, but every 30 days comes too fast. Didn't know the crime, but oh so much I can't make it last. Up behind me, spoiling my brain. When stretch your dollar. That's something I just can't do. Long scream and holler, but I'll never come through for you. Singing of the night, fall in my plane. When I thought I could get ahead, turn around and broke again. Broke again. Funny money, funny money. Plastic money, puts on the fools once again. Yeah, yeah. Just in time, often wonder how and why they draw that line. Cruising up behind me, falling my plane. When I thought I could get ahead, turn around and broke again.
Hi, welcome back.
Oh, gotta fix my hair from dancing, sorry.
Yes, you should have seen her, little dance-a-maniac. Couldn't keep her off the damn table.
And I wasn't getting paid, damn it.
I know. Where are those dollar bills when we need them? Remember, we can always send them to a Magickal.
Yes. I will dance for you guys if you send them to a magical moment.
Now, don't give people the wrong idea. We are a family show.
But families like to have fun. And I can't dance, so it makes it even funnier.
So it was a really good time listening to them. We always have fun. It always gives me a lot of energy because then it makes me want to put more energy into the tarot cards. So we're going to actually have a treat this time because Lilac has been reading tarot cards and she's really getting much better. I mean, we upgraded her from the pictures of, little stick people to the actual cards.
We went from playing cards to, I had to learn what ace, 2, 3
Hey, that's what I
meant.
learned on. I learned to read on a regular set of cards. But somebody has requested her to give them a reading.
Yes.
So I'm going to pass the cards off to her. And remember, when you come back next time, we're going to be doing spells. We're going to be touching on that. And I'd really like to hear from a lot of people of what kind of spells they would like to learn. Positive spells. No, we're not going to put the whammy on somebody. No, we're
Love
not going to call.
spells.
Yeah, love spells. If it's meant to be, it'll meant to be. Yes, you can cause yourself to be very irresistible. Then everybody loves you.
This is true.
Sometimes that's a problem. Damn, you have all the dogs running up behind you.
That's because your perfume was
Bacon does not work.
Yeah, or tuna fish with the cat.
Oh yes, yes. I rub that on my toes now so that when I walk on my treadmill, my cat runs behind me.
He needs to lose weight.
It's actually funny. We might have to videotape one of these times. But that actually was one of my things for the new year. I got a treadmill for Christmas.
There you go. You know what? Okay. I have a few. I'll tell you guys
Treadmills?
one. Yeah, I have a few treadmills. They don't work. I'm just kidding. I actually have a few New Year's resolutions. One is to look good in my wedding dress by the end of the year. That's a stupid one, but I'll tell you the more meaningful one next time on the show.
But you would look good in any kind of a dress.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to deal with the paper bag I was planning on wearing.
I told you I would glue some white paper on it for you.
Thanks. We'll draw on it.
Yeah, we'll put little laces on it. So who's this going out to?
This is going out to Michelle. Michelle, you know who you are. And I'm going to draw a card. Get my fingers on them. Alright. You have gotten the Page of Cups.
Ooh, nice card.
That's a very nice card. I see this as you being a fish out of water. You're trying to stand your ground, but yet everything is pushing you every which way. The waves. And you need to figure out who you are and what you want to do in life before you can move forward and have success in your life again. I also see this card as you being a very strong woman. You are a strong woman. It's just all of a mind thing. You need to learn, like I said, to stand on your own 2 feet and stop being that fish out of the water.
Maybe draw another card for her. This one's for you, Michelle. Don't know you. I'm going to read for you. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is one of my favorites. Shows a very strong woman. However, you will notice she's looking down. She's sad. So my thoughts to you are, why are you sad? There's something in your life that's making you very unhappy. It seems like you're alone. You don't want to be alone. Whether you're in transition between people, friends, jobs, but for some reason you feel completely alone, like nobody understands, or you won't let them in. With that said, there are a lot of roses around you. Roses are the sign of miracles. There's miracles out there. You need to get up and get those miracles started, because it seems from the energy of the card, you seem to be procrastinating. And that's one of your faults. You procrastinate about many, many things. Stop it. Go with your instinct. Your instincts are right. Be the queen. Be powerful. Be yourself. So, we would like for other people to have tarot readings, but you need to send us your names because we get a lot of emails, but people don't really sign their names to them, and I don't really like reading for people who don't sign their names, you know. So if you really want a reading, please send us at amagicalmoment@aol.com.
Yes.
Anytime, day or night. I read the emails every single day. You can send us questions. You can ask us for readings. You can ask us to personally return your email and not mention you on the show.
You can ask us about spell doings, whatever spells you would like to do.
Mm-hmm. Suggestions, anything.
Suggestions.
Exactly. But with that, we're going to close our show now. And remember, we're going to come back next month, or next show. Actually, we're going to try to start having 2 shows a month. But we're going to come back with the next show, and we're going to start learning. This is our transition period for the year. We are going to start learning. So, as usual,
Something as simple as a smile
can change someone's whole world.